Welcome to another episode of ShadowFiles. In today's episode, we're going to be covering reptilians. Who are they? What are they? Where do they come from? Are they friendly? Are they mean? Do we need special glasses to see them? Some special sunglasses? I don't know. All that in today's episode of ShadowFiles Sunday Special. Okay, so we're going to be talking about reptilians. I first heard about reptilians back in like 2010 or 2009, something like that. Anywhere from 2009 all the way to 2011, somewhere in between there. That's when I started figuring things out about. Actually, no, wait a minute. No, it was like 2007 or 2008 that I actually started researching about, hearing about reptilians, taking it serious. I remember it was actually in GTA 4, and that I was playing that. I think 2008. I don't even know. But even before that, I frequent Mexico often. Well, not anymore due to whatever's going on with all the restrictions, and there's just too much drama going on right now to go over there. But in the past, I've frequented over there, and I've noticed that there was all these lizards, not iguanas. They're little tiny lizards. There's iguanas too, but they're just all over the place, And I've always been interested in reptilians, but I never knew that there was a reptilian race that evolved, or not evolved, adapted, and changed. I guess you could say evolved, because technically, how did they start walking upright? How did they develop speech? And and if you really think about it, when I was a child, I accidentally killed a lizard. I caught a lizard, and the lizard was in a bottle. I put it in a big 2-liter bottle, and I made a little habitat, but it didn't have enough air. I don't know. The lizard didn't like it. The lizard literally committed suicide and then haunted my dreams after. After it was dead, it was somehow psychic that it infiltrated my dreams and started giving me nightmares about reptiles, which is really crazy. So, reptiles evolve different and adapt different than mammals. Reptiles are crazy. I mean, look at how I don't know how to spell it. Some of these reptiles can change form or change colors. So if these reptiles eventually if these reptiles evolved, right, and they became human-like with the two, walking upright, what the hell is gonna happen? What would happen? What would happen is we'd have beings that are not only psychic, and they can also change form and shape, and we would have a breed of reptile humanoids that are very dangerous and have a lot more different skills that humans, we just can't compete. I mean, seriously, it's not about it's better, or humans are very could be very we can invent technology, a lot of things, but we can't shapeshift, we can't change colors, and reptiles would have that advantage. Now, about the actual reptilian hominoids, some of them might be evil and some of them might be good. The reptiles that you've heard of before, the elite, they're the ones that are supposed to shapeshift and they, are pretending to be human, but in reality they're not human. they're actually running the globe, and they are reptiles, reptilian hominoids that have evolved differently and acquired skills that other either humans, we can't do it, they can do it. They can if they have your genetic makeup, they can shapeshift. They might even require an entire body, and they will shapeshift and turn and look like a human, even though inside they are not. Now, there's a difference. There's a few different types of reptilians that people talk about. There is the elites, which are, your kings and queens, masquerading as humans, but they're really evil reptilian humanoids that, well, I don't even want to use the word humanoid because they basically eat humans, and we are their food, and it's a whole huge conspiracy going on. They're basically in charge of everything. They've taken over, the global takeover, and we think they're just royals, I don't understand why people see that, like, people think that somehow royals are special or something. Like, I don't know. I'm not racist. I don't like to look at I don't think they're special, but somehow they've convinced the world that they're special. I don't get it, but yeah. They run the world, but and it's like, this is how silly it is, because they're not even human. You can tell that there's some type of creature that is just fooling and deceiving everyone. Basically, the whole world is being run by creatures that are savage. They're kind of silly. They're very evil, and they're not even the brightest type of creature. It's just that they're so lucky that they have these abilities to shapeshift, and really all they are shapeshifting reptilians that love to eat humans, especially like, it's tastier for them if they're younger. And yeah, that's basically what is going on. It's an alien ant farm. The reptilians are running the show. They're pretending to be humans. We're all their food, and it's kind of dumb when you really think about it. And it's all because of our own ignorance, as to put somebody up in a pedestal and saying they're superior. Yes, our leaders, our kings and queens. This is so great. No, it's not. Why would you need that? Why the hell would you need that? I don't know. And it's like, you can tell someone really dumb came up with this, and that's the reptilians. They are actually kind of dumb, but they're skilled. And the shapeshifting allows them to fool us, to make us think that they're human. So let's look up here, reptilian. So a lot of people think that they look like this. This actually makes me feel like, yes, a lot of them do look like this, but these are more the native Terran reptilians. Native Terran reptilians actually are another group which actually don't like the elite reptilians, and the elite reptilians are different because they don't look like this. They actually look even scarier than this. This these types of reptilians are actually more friendly. They are also smart. they're also smart, but these respect the land more and they respect humans more. They're not, their goal isn't to enslave us. But these actually do live and they live in the earth. But let's be frank, what do the real royal reptilians look like? Well, they're a lot scarier than this. Let me see if I can try to find like a picture of what they would look like. Those actually, believe it or not, look more like this. They have more, they're brown, they're a little more nasty looking. They have more of like this protruding, almost beak type of thing going on, and these things are evil, guys. They're evil, and it's dumb that we've let them take over. And I'm basically gonna give humanity the answer of how to stop these royal reptilians from dominating us, using us, and it's just sad. It's sad what's going on. There is basically a whole system of human trafficking going on just to keep these motherfuckers full and happy. And another thing, they live a very long time. So when they are in their natural form, these things are really freaking nasty and scary. Alright? They're really nasty and scary, and it's just fucked up. It's fucked up. Okay. I know probably like nobody watches my videos anyways, but I'm just gonna say it. The only way we're gonna be able to stop these reptilians is by eating them. I know, it sounds crazy. Right? But think about it, they eat us. They need us as food. Oh shit. They need us as food. So, the only way we're actually going to be able to get rid of them... Look at this. It doesn't even want to show me. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, like basically it doesn't even want to show me that people actually do eat this. This is how ridiculous this is. This is how much they don't want me to share the truth with you guys. The only way we're gonna stop the elite child eating reptilians is for us to eat them. We have to eat them. We have to make them our food. If we eat them all, there will be none of them left. Is what I'm basically saying. So, here we go. Look at this. This is what we gotta do, guys. This is what we gotta do. This is gonna be the only way for us to truly stop them and this terrifies them. This terrifies, what I'm talking about right now is completely something, because you have to think about these creatures. They're not human, okay? They're fooling us. They're just trying to make us seem like they're human, okay? But they love eating flesh. They love the blood, and they like it from humans, okay? And these things, they can't even keep their shape if they just smell a little bit of human blood. Once they're around a little bit of human blood, these motherfuckers will shapeshift just because they are so addicted. Think about like drug addicts, okay? A crackhead. How much a crackhead will look in the floor, picking up breadcrumbs and lint, trying to, if they dropped a little bit of their crack, they turn into these savages. And that's what these royal reptilians are like. If they smell a drop of blood, they will shapeshift. They need that blood. They will go after it. So the scariest thing for them is for humans to become more predatory. This is why they're trying to turn everybody vegan and vegetarian and stuff. It's not because of your health. Look, listen, you need meat. You need collagen. Meat is very important. Protein is very important. You're not going to get that same amount of protein from peanuts. Peanuts aren't even a real nut. Because if we turn predatory as them, and we start eating them, barbecuing them, that is their biggest fear, and that is the only way we will ever stop them. I know everybody, like nobody's thought about this. You guys, come on. I don't know why. But anyways, yes, that's the evil reptilians. And the native Terran reptilians are more, like I showed you. Native Terran reptilians, they can also shapeshift, but they actually need special technology to be able to do that. The elite, the royal reptilians, they don't need no technology, man. All they need is basically your genetic makeup or your body, and they can transform into you. Okay? The native Terran reptilians, they respect the earth more. They're also very smart. They actually been around for a long time, and all of our ancient cultures kind of knew about them. The Egyptians, the Incans, the Mayans, the Aztecs. We knew about them, and as soon as the Spanish Inquisition and all the colonists came over here and started destroying everything, the native Terran reptilians were like, oh no, fuck this shit. And they went underground, they took a lot of the Mexicans with them. There's Mexicans living underground, and there's native Terran reptilians living underground. Okay. Yeah. These guys can be more friendly. They're very smart. We can learn a lot from them. And yeah. I'm going to be doing more research about reptilians. I know there's so much to cover. I've only just begun to basically explain to you guys what's going on. But we talked about two different types of reptilians. The elite reptilians, which are more scary looking. Okay, they have more of a protruding type of beak thing going on, but it's not a beak. It's more like, just the reptile skin. They're brownish. They're very scary, and they're very, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. They're just kind of like the bad guys from Power Rangers. That's what they act like. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, dude, we can easily defeat these motherfuckers, but people are just so dumb. And the fact that, they're not widely known, and, it's like nobody's doing anything about it. If we just ate them, they would be done, okay? These things, they're living for hundreds and hundreds of years. The human form that they take, they'll say that one of them died, but really they're just taking a different form. They're going to use a different body. So we talked about those, the nasty reptilians. We talked about the native Terran reptilians, which are more friendly and cool. And they kind of look like the Argonians from Skyrim. But the Argonians in Skyrim have tails. Native Terran reptilians do not have tails. And the Argonians from Skyrim, they have like these horns that come out of here. Real native Terran reptilians, they don't really have that, even the Japanese talked about these native Terran reptilians. So they were more around back when humanity was more like our ancient cultures that were more interested less in industrialism and more in intelligence and culture and all these things. Those things attract the native Terran reptilians the technology that is good for the earth, natural technology, all that is really cool. They basically got scared when the industrialism started, and they were like, oh no, screw this. It's like we're already like they're not gonna accept us for what we look like. So the native reptilians, they made underground colonies. There is a third type of reptilian that we're going to be talking about probably later on more, not in this episode, and that is the Archon. Archon possession. Okay, Archons are more of entity. I mean, like a spiritual. I don't want to say spirit because they're kind of after your spirit. They infest lower frequencies humans. When you have a bad thought, when you let hate grow inside you, when you feel that is an Archon taking over your body. And these Archons work kind of with the Royal Reptilians because think about it. As long as they can keep humanity stupid, hateful, and ignorant, and violent, hateful that they want to kill one another, that is always, as long as they're fighting with each other, they're going to keep getting away with whatever they want. So that's basically how that works. Don't give in to negative energies. Don't be hateful. That's basically it. If you're a hateful person all the time and you're racist or something like that, you're infested with Archons. And there's no way you can look at the truth. It takes you very far away from the truth, and that's very sad. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to look for. I mean, I didn't really look for this, but oops, I misspelled it. Here we go. This lady, she might have been an actual reptilian, but I think she was just Archon possessed. Him just, helping them fulfill their fucking shit and taking advantage of it while I'm not even gonna get into it, but Archon. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is an actual royal type of reptilian. Shapeshifting. She smelled blood. Okay, let's see what else we got. Archon. We talked about this Archon. This another one. Shapeshifting reptilian. He's almost turning. He smelled blood. He saw a kid. Something like that. Okay, this guy's just weird. He's just a long neck guy. No. Archon, she practices the occult. She profits from this reptilian satanic system. Archon. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I really don't. He might be one of them, but I don't know. Archon. Ooh, not sure about that one. Oh, look at that! What the hell, man? I thought you were on our side, dude. What's going on here? And there's a lot of these. Here we go. Archon possession, probably, because she's involved with all that stuff. Unless she is one of them, I don't know. Yeah, that's all we're going to be talking about for now, ShadowFam. Beware of the reptilians. If you do see a reptilian and he's not friendly, you go ahead and you shoot that motherfucker and you make a barbecue. Okay? That's all for now, ShadowFam. Shadow Worm out.